Oh, alright. What is up, everybody? It's me again, Topsy, and we are back with some more Final Fantasy XVI. To pick up right where we left off last time, which is here at the new base. It's now been 5 years later, on top of the 13 years later from the prologue. Clive should be 32 now? Getting a bit up there in age, Clive, I'm not gonna lie. 1 year younger than I am. And we're going to resume where we left off. Clive has taken up Sid's name, at least publicly, so that he can maintain the illusion that Sid's still alive, because yes, last session Sid did die. Hi, Jill.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosmos. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Again, I seen schoolboys went
We have... Where's the blacksmith guy, so I can look at getting a new sword? The goal for tonight is to avoid being up as late as we were last time.
Is everything all right?
Because last time we did a 4.5 hour session and it went on way too long. It was too much. I was so tired at the end of it.
Does that one have blood on it?
There you are.
Clive. So, what'll it be? Should last you a good while.
Alright, can I... No. Okay, I cannot reinforce it.
And?
I love the swords, though. I will say that much.
Clive, you're back. You didn't happen to run out of potions while you're away, did you?
No, Hodor, I did fine.
Of tonics and tinctures. Oh, perhaps you'd be interested in some new accoutrement. Gear.
Hi.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Now you have a proper stall, don't you?
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Why? Why is the music so expensive? I don't get it. Oh shit, it's expensive. Not right now.
You'll not find a better price than that. Is it business or pleasure? Well, you won't hear me complaining.
You're in the old one. Got my own stores, my own little counter. Thanks to you lot fighting the good fight, plenty of demand for my wares.
Only drawback.
Lots of bloody racket. If it's not Doors and Otto barking their orders, it's Black Swan and Bardoff making their way day and night.
Still,
Paying the earholes price I have to pay. It's City the Outlaw's partner in crime. I'd say I've got myself a bargain. Since we left the old place, how time
I remember
flies.
it like it was yesterday.
Treat citizens who were here as welcome. Then Cupid's lot turned up. Although we knew it was them, they just poured in like a plague of rats, cutting down anyone and anything that stood in their way. Blood and bodies everywhere. There was a voice crying out for Sid to save us in the midst of it all. I'll never forget those cries. Try as I might.
You're our leader now, Clive.
Promise me you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me that come what may, Sid will save us. I don't know, assuming I'm here, sure, why not?
Killed, eh?
Working on the assumption I'll be available.
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just arrived.
Which have we in here? Oh, this is my place. Wall of memories. Sid, Transfer Shard. Oh, okay, so we kept... I know, what's his name? Kept it for us. I don't know. Excuse me, I don't know why, though. I can't help but yawn. I was taking a nap before we started recording tonight. I don't know what it is about recording this. It makes me extra tired. Alright, we need to go talk to Otto and see what's up around here. What he's doing next. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not particularly fond of this new sword we have. It looks kinda... It's not how I would like it to look.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us.
At least we got rid of the brand,
Seems
I
keen
think.
to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Are we being more careful with the people we let inside our ship? Or inside our base? They're just being a bit more,
Have you finished sorting
careful,
out-
you know.
All operations are suspended until further notice.
Been busy enough with my own work.
Lady Tyre is performing a delicate operation and must not be disturbed. I'll let
Okay.
her know you called.
Just exploring, getting my bearings in a new location.
No one works longer or harder than our Otto. You can scour the whole of Storm and Ash, and you won't find a better man.
Cool, appreciate you saying that.
Escape from the slave markets. How'd you manage that?
I had some help, but it was mostly luck.
Rosarian verse. So fucking Joshua saved us, and then he just vanished again. Homie, why are you playing a secret? Just show back up.
I can't go and play until I finish my
Ah, Sid. We were just about to start our next lesson. You're welcome to join us, but be warned. I tolerate absolutely no tomfoolery.
Even from your boss? Okay, that's good, I guess. You need to take your job seriously.
Sid, what's the special occasion? The lawsman says I can borrow as many books as I can carry. This was all I could carry.
Lord knows I need all those hides again. All this bullshit I have that I really don't need. Speak with Vivian in the map room. Now I have not met a Vivian yet, right? She's new. Let's work on the assumption that she's new.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission?
Oh, you're dressed all fancy, aren't you?
I think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that
Hell of a
only
name
4
right there.
attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Well, the
Long though Sambrecht's
sorry-ass empire marched south.
Recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures.
They have more black land than we do.
Than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the Crystalline Dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Okay, there's 4 crystals left.
You were born in 20.
We've got a lot of work left ahead of us.
If you're home.
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume.
Bitch, you're in my base.
Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Okay, so the Empire marched south and won, and I guess replaced their mother crystal. Although I don't know if that means also had to. They might have. Did they change location of their capital too? Because it's where the last one was.
Old Tome said the hideaway is built inside an airship. Said it was called the Invincible.
Doesn't seem very invincible. It's in the middle of the ocean, or the middle of a lake.
Horseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
I don't believe we need the MMO-esque menu of returning items. I really don't. It's a bit redundant, in my opinion.
Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge.
Just like a junior Dumbledore.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
I'm sorry. Is the Moogle downstairs not super obvious to everyone else?
Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
I have noticed this game does have a bit of a tendency to over-rely on
You're already off solving
monotonous busy work.
It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Well, once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern.
Get a chance to look around. Hi, Jill. Why are you in my room?
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
And also, where's my dog at? Clive delivered to the trading table and chambers. Messages on arriving. Blah 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 blah. Marched on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing. I reckon I'll see you're done to wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come.
5 years to get just to get to another fucking
Are they not
Mother Crystal.
joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything.
Oh shit, well last time she changed.
But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Can Dominance petrify? Curious about that a little bit now.
Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there.
Okay, so they do know that he was there.
It wasn't
Okay.
an illusion.
They're confident in that statement.
I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
If he was going to come back, I was assuming he would have already done it, but he hasn't, so now I'm kind of confused. Why would he just take off again? Never mind, I know why, because he wanted to separate Ultima and Clive. Or put distance between them, but like...
To a world without mother crystals.
His music.
To Sid.
What is this music for? We haven't accomplished anything yet. Oh, there he is. And meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
I don't know, dude. Why don't you come and reunite with me, then we actually do some work at the Mother Crystals. Where the problem is, right?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well. What would make Martha leave the rest?
If something has happened to Martha, we need to speak with Otto.
Martha, as in the lady from that inn or tavern in the wrong door. That tavern back in whatever the fuck that part of the continent's called. The former kingdom we came from. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, her. How do we know she's gone missing? She could have just, gone out.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
We'd rather avoid that.
Those breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Alright, I thought we were waiting for,
Martha is a survivor.
What's his name, but I guess not now. What do you do?
Here for another of my lectures. Don't let me keep you.
Clive, Sid. Cole and his men left earlier. I can have another party ready, if you deem it necessary.
Map. Apparently there's a lake here in the middle of this dead zone, but okay, whatever. Martha's rest we go.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
I'm sorry, Sid. We were too late. The Imperials have already left.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to physical, shall we? Sid? What said you'd be coming?
Well, I came, and now I'm here, so what's the ETA?
I also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
TMI.
You could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Come on, Abby. That's where I was earlier, right?
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl.
By earlier, I mean when I had to go and find, or check on, her former bearers.
The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act.
The ones that were dying.
The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Yeah, I was wondering if there's anything around here I can use my sword on. Yes, indeed there is. I didn't mean to press that button, actually. I see no reason why we shouldn't be finding these guys for what little scraps they give us. I mean, hey, experience, right?
Look, up ahead.
Who are you? Oh, it's Martha, right?
Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the
No one found you here? Really?
You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shield. Is this some sort of twisted joke?
Would have offered her some kind of help to get back, but okay, whatever.
Area, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Farewell. Go for it.
Not sure how I feel about Ramu's powers yet. So far, I think Finks might still be the best one. It does do a good amount of damage. It has my most powerful abilities on it, too. You guys got any more bluebirds over here? Yep, right there. Sorry, wild chocobos, but you attack me, you gotta go. Alright, this one. Trying to get my abilities figured out and all that. Well, they're all new, so I'm not sure which one's which.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Doesn't much seem like it.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
Alright, time to separate your heads from your bodies.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law.
Oh, cool new armor. Too bad it's not gonna save you.
Dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Oh, it won't, because I'm about to do this. They survived it too. Oh. That's your challenge. Everyone gets zapped a little bit. They still got completely decimated though.
think so.
So we got guys in black now.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Yeah, because I totally wouldn't have been thorough, right?
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be safe unless we save her. Tell Martha to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Alright, so where is the priest?
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive.
He didn't survive for long.
He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
Nope, he didn't make it.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Perform the casting and return to Martha's rest. Make for Riddix.